do it.
BOOP.
Okay, wait, let's actually go to the start. That was my song. My bad. We have to mute it though because the VODs for some reason pick up the music even though I've disabled it in OBS. So, I don't know. Alright, let's go. You could have sped them out. That's not that big of an issue though. You kind of switched off of Anna.
Like a gentle rain.
Good thing you didn't TP there. A bit blindness, like... I feel like you could have healed the Venture there.
BOOP.
Ah, never mind now. Yeah, that was a decent Suzu. I wouldn't have left your brig there. She's fine though. Fortunately, they didn't push her. That would have been different if they did push her, because they have a Lucio so they can easily run on her. Where are your kunais? Shoot in between. There we go, yes. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Heal, shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah, we won today, Emmy. We're back up to M3. Or M2? I don't know. One of the two.
BOOP.
I dropped like crazy as well. Dude, the games at the start of the season have been so bad. That it was really dangerous for you to do. Luckily your Kree had some aim. Yeah, good, good.
BOOP.
Yeah, that's fine. But I go back to M2, then we're same. They were the exact same rank today. I'm on demo protection though. In the ESL games. We didn't win. Yes, we love this weaving. What I would do is play a bit closer. Don't shoot at tank, because you're shooting a lot at tank. I think most of your kunais have been on their tank. The Lucio and the Kree are right here. You could have theoretically, while you were still up here, you could have tried peeking this Kiriko. You could also actually climb up here, drop behind her, and flank her, though of course that means that you can't see anyone to heal, so that's a little bit risky. You could have actually went for the Tracer there too.
BOOP.
But that's fine.
BOOP.
You're just defaulting on healing right now. Oh, so you picked the wrong perk. That perk, that one right there. Ooh, I can't point at it very well. Don't do that unless you're, playing with a Mercy who is straight pocketing. Or they're running a really, really high damage comp. I mean, the Kree is pretty high. Not the Kree. Yeah, okay, no, the Kree is pretty high damage, but the rest of them, depends. So I would go with the kunai, perk. And throw more kunais instead.
Like a gentle rain.
It also depends on your brig, I guess. Depending on how much she heals. That was a good Suzu. I don't know about that TP. Yes, good shooting. We like that. Yes. No downtime. Don't even, like, think about it. You could have healed your brig while she was demeching. But that's fine. You win that fight. Nice. Okay, you set up on the high ground again. This is fine. You can go behind them here. Confuse them. Oh, you can go with the Venture. Okay, too late. Ooh. Okay. That was a pretty decent round. I would say for more kunais though, because
No.
well,
Why?
you're shooting tank, and that is mostly of what I see, at least at the start. You did kind of start shooting squishies there at the end, but I still want you primarily shooting squishies, not as a second choice.
My gift to you.
That was a really late Suzu. Shoot him between your heels. Come on. Yes, thank you. You don't have to heal them if they're full HP. You can just focus on DPSing. Now you can see he's half. You can heal. Yeah, that's what we want. We want reactions, not pre-healing. Pre-healing is good if they're about to take a lot of damage. Like that Kree, that was good. The ram is also fine, but you gotta weave. You gotta weave.
I'm here.
And I would have stayed there for a bit longer. I like the off angle, the you TP to your brig.
That's what I like to see.
You could have stayed there again.
My gift to you.
You're using your TP for transport instead of... Okay, now I will explain to you why I would have stayed there. Although I don't really like enclosed spaces. Because they're kind of hard to peek through. Your ram is on this side now, and you just missed your Suzu because you were so far away at the back of the team. You should never be playing behind your brig unless your brig is hyper aggressive. This brig, I can tell you right now, is not hyper aggressive. So literally just sit here. They aren't pushing in any sort of way. They aren't going above you and then, you know, like going under here. So you can just sit here and just vibe. And if something is about to kill you, you can just TP. TP to the other side. TP to your brig. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay, let's continue. Your ram does actually survive that, surprisingly. I genuinely did not think he would survive there. Good kunais. You can keep going, you can keep pushing. Your ram is full HP. TP. Good. Good TP. Nearly didn't live that.
Things look light. Draw strength from
You can damage, you can damage. Yeah, nice. Alright, we're Kitsune here.
my ultimate is ready.
Yeah, you know it. Kitsune. Kitsune.
Let me keep
There we go. But you instantly backed up out of it. It's not exactly bad because I think they altered. Specifically. Yeah, that was fine to back out of. Oh, yeah, the ram just overextended there. You could have maybe followed up with him a little bit better. And the Kree did the same exact thing. That wasn't your fault though. You picked that 1v5. You don't want to take that, you don't want to take that.
I foresee you'll need me.
Yeah, that's fine. Just heal them up a little. Go back to damage. Yes, good. Put them up.
There's some good.
You're playing carry really well. I think you just need to realize when you can flank, because right now you're just staying in the team. And although that's decent, you know, you're getting things done. To be able to get the distractions that was way too early. But wait, let me see that. Maybe you were scared. I think you were scared of the surge. I couldn't tell though. It would have been too early for the tank ult there.
Hey,
You can spam. Look, even if you can't see the enemy, it's best if you spam like right next to the edge of where they might peek, because who knows, you maybe land a random headshot and that ends up helping your teammate that is fighting them, and then they win, which is very helpful. That has happened quite a few times to me. They've come around the corner into my kunai and my teammate kills them. I would go high ground. Why did you use your TP? You could have Suzu'd your ram. Although... Although the tank, the Deadeye, is kind of hard to predict. Sometimes, there is... I think it's around 5-ish seconds. Sometimes it's around 3. If it's a squishy, that is. If it's a tank, I think it's more around the 5 mark. You could have helped him there, though. That's unfortunate. I would have ulted more this way into the thing, but I get you didn't have time there. Your teammates failed to touch. That's fine.
What's up? They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
Okay. I wouldn't have done that. You need to learn when to just void teammates. Because that teammate wasn't savable there. Maybe could have saved the Berg, but then again she kind of went in by herself there. Okay. I don't know about that Suzu. He had a shield up, so he was fine for a while. You could have walked over to him. Unfortunately, your TP's already back. You did choose the right perk for the second one, though. That's good. I wouldn't have TP'd into that, but you are a brave man. Just die. Just die. Don't stagger yourself. Though you are carry and you're hard to stagger, you still shouldn't stagger. You have Kitsune, there's no point. Okay, now the thing I want you to do is literally just press Q as soon as you're in the fight. Your teammate's going in without you though, which is gonna be rough. I want you to ult off the high ground, or just out of here, yes. Another thing you can technically do is wait for the other Kiriko to ult and not counter ult it. I was really lucky that she mistimed that, because you three would have died there. I don't set up here. The thing about choke points with Kiri, you want to be at head level, so on the ground. Although high ground is good whenever you're actively shooting at something, spamming like this is just better done on the low ground. At the same height as them. It's just easier to hit those random headshots that you might need. So I think your crosshair's a little bit low. I don't know. Good headshots. Go to the Ursa.
It's not your time yet.
Yeah, that was fine. You got a few hits in. You made the right decision there to save the Brig instead.
Ho ho hey. brother.
Hmm.
Soothing your wounds.
Nice headshots. It's a good idea not peeking the charge surge.
Let the kitsune guide you.
I would have saved that Kitsu.
I feel all warm inside.
Because they weren't even on point yet. Though if they don't touch here, that should be fine. I would have saved it a little bit longer though. Dude, this is yeah. What was Bird trying? Yeah, you win. Yeah, there weren't many mistakes in this. Generally, good job. Yippee!